In 2025, I officially started my Roth IRA and I was able to fully max out this account. And in this video, I'm going to show you the realistic results of what I received in my first year of maxing out my Roth IRA. And I'm also telling you why you should officially start one as well, because the benefits are astronomical. And if you don't know what an IRA is, an IRA just pretty much stands for a individual retirement account. So you have two different types of IRA. You have a Roth IRA and you have the traditional IRA. And on the Roth side of it, you're pretty much investing into an account that grows tax-free throughout the entire account. So when you decide to retire, when you decide to pull out of that account, you don't have to pay taxes on that money. Which on the other side of this system, you have the traditional side where you're not paying taxes up front, you're paying taxes on the back end. And there's multiple benefits for each one of them. Of course, I know people are like, oh, why do I want to pay taxes on the back end versus the front end, or whatever the case is. And if you want to lower your taxable income within a year and save how much your tax bill is now, you would contribute to a traditional. However, if you want to take out the most amount of money at the end when you're ready to retire, you would contribute to a Roth IRA. But anyways, I chose the Roth IRA and I started this account because, I started doing YouTube full time. Y'all know all the videos I make on this channel. It was my goal. I finally switched over. I finally decided, hey, I'm going to do this full time. However, if you know anything about YouTube, you don't have any kind of benefits. You don't have any kind of health insurance. You don't have a 401k. You don't have all these extra benefits that you get when you have a W-2 salary or hourly role, whatever the case is, right? You don't have those. So I had to invest in those myself. This was for the better. However, when we talk about investing for yourself, there comes with a lot of risk. It comes with a lot of responsibility, a lot of research, a lot of different things that you truly have to make sure you check down. So I'm proud of you for watching this video and clicking on it. However, let's dive into it, guys. I'm going to show you my account. This is my Roth IRA, and we're going to dive through every single portion of it and show you the realistic results of what you should expect to see within your first year. Now, here's my account. I'm going to throw it on the screen right over here so you guys can check it out. And basically, when we talk about Roth IRA and the account that I use today, we are up $38 on one day. $38 on one day, which is great. I did nothing. I haven't even checked the account. I probably haven't even looked at it in a year. Now, when we talk about the total balance of where we are after everything has grown, we are currently sitting at $7,700.87. That is where the account stands. Now, how much of that I actually contributed was only $7,000. So within 1 year, as a matter of fact, within a couple months, I guess, because I really started investing in this account back in July. So we're not even a full year at this point. Within 6 months, basically, we have grown this account over almost $800 at this point. Now, from the start, you can see it right here. I started at flat back in May of 2025. And this shows the graph it's not as clear, right? It does look like I started with 7,000. I actually didn't start with 7,000. I started off with like 1,000 initially. Then I did like 500 here. I did incremental payments because, of course, I didn't have the money. So I was doing whatever I could at the time. And I also started this account while I was working my 9 to 5. I started this while I was doing my W-2. So I was trying to invest as well. But then, yeah, I had to really take it serious when I started doing YouTube full time. But as you see, the account grew and grew. And when we talk about on the year, over time, here we at $7,400. And here's later on in the year when it dropped as well. And even when we get deeper into the end of 2025 and on the year total, the account grew 8% within 1 year. Now, imagine if I started this account back in January. And I know there was a lot of things that happened within the market. You had the tariffs that made the stocks drop. You had all these different things that happened. Now, imagine if I started this in January. This account would have been probably closer towards $8,200, maybe $8,500 right now. And if you're wondering what kind of investments, what am I investing into? And if anything you know about the Roth IRA, you are able to choose what you actually want to invest in. I personally am very conservative. I like to keep consistent returns. I invest in ETFs. So when we talk about the investment that I have, I'm currently investing in, they're very conservative. They're not very fancy, crazy stocks, but Vanguard ETF, that's VWO is what it stands for. And I'm putting I think 25% of my portfolio is going to be in VWO. Now this stock right here is comprised of a bunch of different stocks and a bunch of different ETFs and whatever you want to call it. It's comprised of it all, and it covers within this one. I'm not a financial expert. I found a lot of these videos on YouTube. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'm not an expert. I saw a lot of videos. I think the guy, I forget the guy's name, but whatever. He told me to invest into it. He said, hey, these are what it was, and he broke it down what it made sense. And, you know, it makes sense to me. I was like, okay, cool. You get a little bit of tech, you get a little bit of financial services, you get consumer, you get retail, you get healthcare, energy, everything. I put 25%. And guys, let me tell you this before we get too deep. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go out here and invest in this specific stock, this specific ETF. However, this is just what I'm doing, and I'm sharing my experience. Also, this video is not here for me to brag as well. I'm not here to brag or show and, oh, look at me, this is how much money I have. That's not the point of this video. I'm just giving you the knowledge and perspective. The second stock that I'm also investing in, ETF, I mean, not stock. This ETF is called VEO, right? This stock right here, this ETF is comprised of pretty similar, but it's a little bit different percentages. It's a lot less vulnerable to the stock market, to the big crashes and all these different things. But when you talk about the breakdown, here it is. We're talking about 24% in financial services. You got industrials, you got more, a little bit of technology, just a little bit, because when you talk about investing in big tech companies, it's very risky, it's very vulnerable, it's very, it's heavy, if I were to say. Like, if any big stock market moves happen, tech is really one of the scariest ones, because it's very top heavy as where we speak right now within the stock market. Like I said, it's just what from my experience. Now, I currently have 27 shares, 26.88, 27, that's the bulk, right? Ultimately, the goal for that one is I'm trying to put a lot of it in there, and like I said, 25% is these two, right? The VWO and VEA are the 25. They make up pretty much 50% of my overall portfolio. That was the percentage I use, but you can use whatever percentage you want to use. Now, the bulk of the workload, the bulk of the investments I currently have in my Roth IRA, we're looking at IVV. Now, when we talk about IVV, this comprises of all of the S&P 500, all of the pretty much majority of the companies, right? This is a accumulation of all the S&P 500 stocks, if that makes sense. I'm stumbling on my words because this is a lot of specific terms. If you guys have any questions about the terms, I'm gonna be looking at the comment section below. I'll let you know, right? But this one here is 35% technology. You see it, financial services, the list goes on and on, right? But invest into a Roth IRA. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Invest in general. Even if you got a W-2 job, even if you got your own job, invest, because this is the true way to build financial freedom. This is the true path to wealth that people don't teach you. Yeah, they say invest, they say buy stocks, they say do all these different things, but in reality, they don't tell you how to do these things. And to be honest, when I started this account, I started this just randomly. I didn't even know. I just looked up videos on YouTube and I just got started. Now, a lot of people, I know I'm gonna see the comment section, people ask me, why did I use Robinhood? I use Robinhood because it's the best looking platform to me. Now, I do have a 401k and Fidelity. I have these other platforms that I do use. However, when we talk about a actual like platform that I enjoy using and I kind of trust, right, to a certain extent, yeah, Robinhood was just the most simple, clear platform to use, but you can choose whichever one. If you have any recommendations from me, I either recommend, a lot of people don't recommend Robinhood, right? But I like Robinhood, whatever case is, right? You got Fidelity, which is the other one I use. You also have Charles Schwab. You also have, gosh, what is the other one? I can't think of, I think whatever. You got other different platforms you can use. This is just the one I use. And these are the realistic results that you can expect to see within 1 year. You choose your own stocks. There's plenty of videos out there telling you what to actually invest in based on your risk tolerance. But this is just what I am personally investing in. And it's just realistic results of what you guys can expect to see within 1 year. But you guys see the graph. This is what it is over 1 year. It's insane. It's a lot of money. I know you probably didn't even see that. Whatever the case is, y'all saw it on the screen earlier. It's insane. I love it. I'm gonna keep investing every single year. And that is just the investments from last year. You guys don't, if you don't know, I didn't also mention this at the beginning of the video, but your max that you can invest in a Roth IRA varies per year. So last year, I think the max that you can invest in was $7,000. I think this year is $7,200 or whatever the case is. So it varies, but yes, I reached the max for last year. Now I'm going to invest even more into it this year. I'm going to constantly do it. We're just in January. I'm going to do it as we go, or I may just do a lump sum in one payment, whatever the case is, right? But the max that you can do this year, I think, is $7,500 in terms of the investment account. So yeah, that'll put the account at like $14,000, $15,000, and it's constantly investing and it's making money on the back end. So when it's time for me to retire at 62, 65, whatever the age is, or what, hopefully I can retire before then, that money will be there tax-free once I'm ready. But anyways, these are the realistic results. This is the information. Y'all let me know your questions of what you have in the comment section below.